All right. Let's talk about Mr. Drew Brees and to every other superstar that seems to just don't get it. All right. For the ones that don't get it, that's who I'm talking to. If you get it, I ain't talking to you. All right. Because, see, people like Shannon Sharp and everything just try to be politically correct and say stuff that, you know, to be in the bounds of don't want to hurt people's feelings or saying, staying in the bounds of political correctness. Well, because I'm not a superstar, ain't nobody spending no money on me. I don't have to be politically correct. So let me just identify what these superstars that want to speak out against Drew Brees mean, like his teammates and everything, people in New Orleans. All right, I'm gonna be a little bit nicer about it. Let me tell you something, cause y'all just don't get it. All right, Colin Kaepernick was kneeling to get a point across. That was the most peacefulest protest that you can possibly have. All right, a lot of you folks got offended. Oh, he's kneeling against the flag and everything. What about our service members? What about this? What about that? He was kneeling. Okay, for those who don't get it, he wasn't trying to disrespect the country or disrespect service members for fighting for our freedom and everything. He was kneeling in protest of police brutality in the country. All right, the stuff that's happened to George Floyd, that's what he was protesting. All right, that's what he kneeling about, to bring uh, relevance to the issue that, hey, we have a problem in this country. Okay, and maybe if we would have took heed to him kneeling and tried to address the issues, maybe we wouldn't have so many black people that have died since Colin Kaepernick took his last knee kneel down in the NFL. We've had numerous, not just George Floyd, numerous black people killed by police since Colin Kaepernick took his last kneel down in the NFL in protest about what's going on. Okay? So, even though I was born in New Orleans, I've always been a Falcons fan, but I've always had a high amount of respect for one Drew Brees. Um, but as he been showing Saints fans for years, he's all about self. Okay, he's been showing y'all that for years. He's been taking the max amount of money that he can possibly get. All right, so he been showing y'all that. Y'all been seeing that. All right, but for him to say what he just said was completely selfish. And if you don't know what to say, this is for all you people that are superstars that have to be politically correct for the public. If you don't know what to say, just shut up. Don't say nothing. And when you do say it, own it. Don't try to come with that false ass apology that you came with, Drew Brees. Cause Shannon Sharp think you should retire after that small uh insignificant apology. You said what you meant, own up to it. Stop saying stuff that you don't mean and then turn around and try to fix it up and dress it up and apologize because what you said was screwed up. All right, own that shit. That's number one. Number two, if you just don't get it, just don't. You know what I'm saying? Just don't. Own it. Own it if you don't get it. All right. Um, Now, Drew Brees has been a fixture in the NFL for 17, 18, 19 years or something like that. And you just tore your whole reputation down with this last statement. This all people about to remember you about. They gonna remember you for all them 79 seasons, and they gonna remember you because of this statement you just made. Won't you just sit down and shut up and stay out the way? You know. And even though I hadn't played a down in the NFL, to all your colleagues, you know, with Shannon Sharp, I respectfully disagree. I don't want Drew Brees to retire. I want the other 31 teams or whoever they play, the 16 games that they play, it becomes personal, if you know what I mean. Drew Brees and everybody else that don't know what to say at a time like this, shut up. We don't want to hear what you got to say. All right? I'm going to say it for everybody that want to say it. Everybody in the media that want to say it but can't say it because it's not, politically correct. I'm going to say it. Atlanta Falcons fan, born in New Orleans, but that don't matter. And I'm telling you, Drew Brees, take that garbage ass apology you came up with and throw it in the trash. We don't want to hear it. Just be quiet and get ready for this up and coming season, because I got a feeling with a lot of them NFL players, it's gonna be personal now, Drew Brees. So I advise for you to just be quiet, bro. We don't want to hear what you got to say. Just shut up. Thank you in advance.